Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my favorite home decor ideas, inspiration, and tips. I'm really excited about this video because, as a lot of you guys know, I just moved into a new house, and so home decor is on top of mind for me, and I've just been pulling inspiration and ideas and tips from literally everything from trial and error to just looking online on Pinterest, YouTube videos, all of the things. So I want to give you guys some of the ideas and tips that I have on top of mind that I think are really important when you're decorating a place. I know a lot of you guys love home decor. You ask questions about things that I bring into my home and whatnot. I've been doing tons of stories of me just like decorating my place. So if you're not following me on Instagram, definitely do so. It's at Carrie Rad. My hands are a little bit pink right now because they are stained from beets, because I also do IGTV. I just did a juice, so definitely go over there and check out my IGTV and the stories that I do, because I'm over there all the time. So without any further ado, make sure you are subscribed, make sure you give this video a thumbs up for home decor videos and for Lanka's Behind, and let's get into the tips. No biting. Anybody know how to stop your dog from teething? Because my puppy is not growing out of it yet. My first tip is to be open to new ideas. And what I mean by this is there's several different ways you can be open to new ideas. One, if you purchase something that you really wanted for a specific place and it doesn't work there, be open to seeing if it works someplace else in your house, because most of the time it will look really great someplace else. Plus, you won't have to go back to the store and do the whole return process, which can be really annoying. Also, be open to trying out new pieces of furniture or artwork that maybe you really want, but maybe you don't feel like it's the coolest thing to have. Just be open to ideas and trying out new things, because sometimes when you try out new things, you realize, whoa, why did I have this set up any other way before? For instance, I went to World Market, I bought a rug that I absolutely thought was gonna be perfect for my office. It did not work in here at all, so I took that rug and kind of walked around my house and thought, is there any place else where this would make sense? To me, in my mind, it absolutely wouldn't, because the rest of my house is very neutral toned and that rug is very colorful for this house, and so the most colorful space that I have is my office. But then when I walked into our bedroom, I realized the color scheme and one of the art pieces that I had in our master bedroom was just perfect with that rug. So I placed it underneath the dresser, and it was like it was meant for that spot. So just be open to going against what you thought would work. Another example of that is my fireplace mantle. I had a bunch of little knickknacks on my fireplace mantle and I thought it looked really cute, and then one day I just looked at it and thought, I don't know if I want all those knickknacks up there. I think I just want, you know, a really clean surface with a mirror up there and maybe 2 little candles and just like a couple of plants, and not just like all these little knickknacks, because I realized it really made the space feel a lot cleaner and more organized with less items up there. So then I rethought the whole situation. I bought a mirror for the dining room, and then I realized maybe this mirror will look good in the living room where we watch TV and above the fireplace, and it looked really great there. So I definitely decided to move things around. My next tip is to have fun with it, and I specifically mean to allow yourself to decorate the space exactly the way that you want to. For instance, there is a gold velvet chair that I want for my office so badly. It's a little bit wild, but I'm going to get it and I'm going to put it in this space because 1, it makes me feel creative, 2, it inspires me, and 3, it makes me feel a little bit weird. And I think that that's the most important thing, is allow yourself to be weird in your space where you want to. So maybe you don't have your own office, but there is a corner of your bedroom that is like kind of your creative corner. It's where you read and it's where you journal at night, and maybe you want to make that corner of your space just feel a little bit different and weird, and like just express yourself there, because I think that that is what is so important about your home, to just have a place where you can feel inspired. There are so many specific styles that become really popular, and a really popular style right now is a very modern, neutral earth tones, which I absolutely love, and a lot of my house is set up that way. But when I come into my office and I see color, and I see myself kind of putting stuff up that I really wouldn't put up anywhere else in my house, just because it's like a real reflection of who I am, and it's like an art piece from when I was little, or it's a drawing that my mom did in 1988, or whatever it might be. Like, these are the things that are part of me and they express who I am. And so I just think that really paying attention to that stuff and allow yourself to play in your space and allow yourself to feel creative and inspired and just like a little strange is a really great way to do that. Side note, I'm going to give you guys a tour of my office. It's still coming together and I still have more to do, but as you can see, I have like a shelving unit here. I have a little bit of a gallery wall going on and the like desk organization and all that kind of stuff. It's all coming together right now and I cannot wait to give you guys an office tour, so let me know in the comments below if you're excited to see that. Also give this video a thumbs up if that's something you're excited to see. I really want to know that you guys are enjoying the home decor stuff, so by giving this video a thumbs up and like letting me know in the comments, that helps me know like, okay, I should continue on with this path, because after home decor, we're going to self-care summer. I'm just gonna try to give you as much home decor content as I can right now. My third piece of advice, and this one is huge and so important, and I realize this so much more the older that I get, and that is the organization of your home. It's so crucial. It's kind of like the feng shui of your home as well. So I am so focused on organization when I'm decorating my place. So I just purchased a bunch of clear baskets from Amazon for my kitchen pantry because we just had everything thrown in there and it just made me feel so disorganized when I opened up the cabinet. So that is something that I absolutely love, and I will do an entire kitchen organization video. If that is something you guys would like to see, please let me know. I also organized my coffee section, so I have things in trays so that they're not all just scattered around, because we go over to our coffee section of our kitchen every single morning and we have coffee there, and so it gets disorganized throughout the day. And if like we go back for a shot of espresso or whatever it might be, then you know, just all day long it looks kind of chaotic over there. But if we have these trays organizing the appliances that we're using all the time, it just instantly looks so much more organized. Because I am a Virgo, and because now I'm 30 years old and I've just lived a disorganized life before when I was younger, and it just was so much chaos, I really feel like organization is a #1 priority when you are organizing and decorating and cleaning your home. I think as long as you know where things are and things are organized and just set out nicely, then you can really play so much more with the space that you're living in, and you really feel like you have so much flexibility to try new things because you know that your base layer of organization is taken care of. And that brings me into the next point, which I think is also equally as important. That is catering your home and your decor to best benefit you. So making sure that where you put things is going to benefit you the most, because I think we can get lost in the decor and not think about the practicality of where things are. Because I know for me, I moved into this home and I just put my silverware in the same drawer setup that I had in our old apartment. And then I realized, why is the silverware not right next to the dishwasher, so that when I take the silverware out of the dishwasher, I can just put it right into this drawer perfectly right here, easily and conveniently. Another example is my fruit basket was on the opposite side of the kitchen from my blender where I made juices every single morning. And so I just realized, oh my gosh, I'm bringing this fruit over here every single morning and cutting it over there and then bringing my fruit basket back over there. Why don't I just move my blender next to my fruit basket, keep it away from where the coffee is, and just have it like in its own little section so that I just grab the fruit and throw it in the blender in the morning. It's simple things like that that we don't always think about, because we look at the aesthetic and we think like, oh, I want this painting here, and like the coffee looks cute there, and like the fruit basket looks great there, and whatever. But if you have the option to make things very convenient for yourself, go with that first and foremost, because when things are cute and convenient, they look even better. Humans can visually see convenience when they come into a home as well, and they can see the practicality of something. And if something just doesn't seem practical at all, they're gonna be like, okay, that's cute, but like, that's kind of like out of place, it seems. Like, we don't even notice that we have that like judgment when we walk into a space. So just think about making life easier for yourself, and with that, design and decor will just come so much easier and just like be a better experience for you every day. Last but certainly not least, do make sure that you take your time. I think that growing up and moving to different places as a young adult, I thought that I just needed to decorate a place and it needed to be filled as soon as possible. And however long it took, I almost was hard on myself about that. I would be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you don't have your dining room finished yet, or your bedroom's not finished yet. Everything's taking you months. And so I would just get things to fill up the space. But now, because I care so much more about the quality of items that I'm bringing into my home, and because I want to make sure that I only bring in things that I love, like Marie Kondo teaches us, it's just a priority of mine to make sure that I care about the items and that they're going to last me a long time, because I don't want to throw away furniture anymore. I want to bring things into my home that are going to last me for years. For instance, we haven't even gotten our dining room table yet, and we've been in here for a couple months. We've seen stuff that we like, and we have almost made purchases, but they just didn't seem spot on. And I want a dining room table that my kids are gonna sit at one day, because I'm at that age now where I think about kids, because I'm thinking about kids drawing in a coloring book or throwing spaghetti at it, and I want something that's going to last me years. And I think equally as important, don't bring too much stuff into your house, because moving is a thing, and sometimes we move when we least expect it. And the less stuff you have, the easier it is to move. Plus, the less stuff you have, the more minimalist your home looks, which really does help clear your mind. So what I'm saying is, don't just throw any furniture into your home to fill up the space, and don't just throw any art on the wall just to fill the empty wall space. Really be mindful of what you're bringing in and putting up in your home, because it really does make a world of a difference, because it's all gonna be stuff that you love. So when you look around, you love everything that you see. Now, before I end this video, I want to take a moment to make sure that you guys are keeping up with Soul Sugar Podcast. If you did not know already, I have a podcast. I post every single Sunday. We've been working so hard on just answering your guys' advice and making the podcast the best we can. We have some incredible guests lined up that we are so excited to end season 1 with. So definitely make sure that you guys are all caught up, and there's just going to be some good stuff coming up and some good conversation. So definitely go to your Apple Podcast app or to Spotify and look up Soul Sugar Podcast or just Soul Sugar, and you'll be able to find us there. And definitely subscribe so that you are notified when a new episode comes up. And now I'm going to go. I will see you guys very soon in a new video. In the meantime, come chat with me at my Instagram at Carrie Rad, and we also have a podcast Instagram, which is at Soul Sugar Co. I will see you guys very soon in a new video. Bye. Do you want to say bye, Lanka? Oh my gosh, he is so sleepy. He's gonna hate me right now. He's too sleepy for this. He's the sleepiest boy in the world. Hi. He's like, why didn't you wake me up? Okay, now I'm just having a moment with him. Oh, I love this dog. Okay, go back to sleep.